Hi everyone, it's the Assyrian priestess with you. I hope this finds you well. Today I'm doing just to see what happens reading, and the first cut out from the Wild Spirit Animal deck was the Fire Ant. So there is a drive to do something, there is purpose and haste and passion, and it's happening in community, I see. Second card out, parenting. Okay, so this might have to do with your family or your child. With rebirth in the shadow, parenting can also mean like self-parenting or the process of reparenting. So the message I'm getting with Dragonfly in the shadow, there is something that you've wanted to create or build with community, in community, or with others or for others that maybe you neglected, or maybe it burnt out, because the fire ant can be an energy that burns out. The passion dissipates quickly. But now you're returning to this idea and nurturing it and quote unquote parenting it in order for it to be reborn, because the dragonfly energy also kind of alludes to a magical quality, seeing clearly and like coming back to life. So yeah, if on a very practical level, if you are trying to conceive or are pregnant, then obviously your focus is on parenting this child and birthing this child, and so it's kind of like a very fertile energy here, whether it's metaphoric or actual or literal. So let's see what the Muse Tarot has to say, shall we? Let's put those there. I'll leave the shadow cards to the side so we can get the Muse Tarot in frame. Yeah, let me know. Are you pregnant? Are you parenting small children? Or are you parenting yourself? Or are you nurturing a project that was once a source of passion and inspiration for you? It's all looking good though. Whoa. It's all looking good. We have the Muse of Inspiration. This is the King of Wands in the shadow. So we have the Nine of Cups, first card out, Nine of Emotions. We have the Eight of Emotions, the Page of Voices. With the Muse of Emotions. I'll put her there so that she's the king. She's the King of Cups. I say she because the Muse is like a feminine energy, and this is not a gendered deck. So you have eclipsed something out of your life so that you can walk towards something that truly fulfills you. 8 and 9, perfect. So in the recent past, you have left a situation so that you can go towards something that actually truly fulfills you. And, you know, you had to do some detective work to get out of there. Page of Voices, I just see a clerk, a legal clerk. You've checked the law, you've checked the fine print, you've calculated the numbers. You know, you can see this page, they look like someone who works in an office, and they're calculating and planning and thinking, and, you know. So you have very strategically left a situation. Here we have this pink eclipse. And you've walked into the desert, and you didn't know maybe where you were walking, but where you're walking to is somewhere very, very fulfilling. And here we have the lamp. We have Aladdin's lamp. And you're walking towards, look at what we have here, the 10 of Pentacles. And these were in reverse, but I'm unreversing them. The 3 of Pentacles. So really thinking about what you want to build and who you want to build it with. Maybe this is you and your 2 kids, the 3 of you. Here is the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. This is your archetype. So you have walk towards a future that is secure for you. And it came at a price, the 9 of Wands. So I'm getting this theme because the 9 of Wands with the 8 of emotions in the shadow is you had to defend something that was true for you in order to protect and build the security that you want. And it was based on your Ace of Wands, your creativity, your desire, your, this fire ant energy of what really makes me feel alive. Because sometimes we can be in a scenario that actually kills our creativity, and the feminine doesn't really do well in that situation. If a feminine is always stressed, always in survival mode, it's just not going to work out for you. So here I see the feminine has left to pursue her fire, her passion, her creativity, and you're doing it in a way that protects your wealth and secures your wealth for yourself, because we have the 3 to the 4. We had the 8 to the 9 and the 3 to the 4. So when we have consecutive numbers, the message there, that's an aircraft over my building. I don't know if you can hear it. When we have consecutive numbers in the tarot, it means you're on the right track. So don't question a recent decision that you've made. It was the right one. Here is another strawberry moon. I don't know when the strawberry moon is this year, but it's so pretty. Look at this card. Oh my gosh, with the lovers in the background. Card of Gemini. I am a Gemini sun, so I get the lovers a lot. Queen of Voices. So you're not only the queen who has found her wealth and her income and her prosperity, whatever that looks like for you. I also see that you love gardening, you have roses in your house, you dress really well, you love your earrings, you love your lippy, that's a very Queen of Pentacles energy. But you're also the Queen of Swords, the queen who has found her voice. So you've had to speak up about something, or maybe against something that really meant something to you, because you're on the path of fulfillment. I mean, you've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in this reading. You are doing really well. And the theme is the 6 of Pentacles, equilibrium, equal give and take. So potentially if you've had a rupture or you've had to put something on hold, it was because it was not an equilibrium. So the clever Queen of Pentacles knows that she should invest in something that invests back, right? Good return on investment. And if you don't know that, go and look it up. Here we have the Chariot. This is a theme that's been coming up a lot. It is the directed will, going towards something, or just feeling inspired to go towards something. What are you going towards? Possibly a new home. And here we have the Tower, the 8 of Wands, and the 7 of Voices. Oh, and the Panthers just showed up. So I don't know if this is in the recent past or if this is coming up for you, but listen closely. When we go for what we want, and when we insist upon security and equilibrium, it can cause destruction. Something that has kept you up at night, that you're uncomfortable with, you're not happy, you're stressed, you're losing sleep over maybe a workplace, a relationship, maybe even your money, then something's got to give and something's got to be destroyed. Because often what makes us happy and secure and feeling good is not the situation we're in, and we have to leave it. And I see you here leaving something rapidly because there's been a nagging voice in you about a predator. And when a woman dreams of a predator, or when you suspect that someone does not have your best interests at heart, you must listen to that voice. The Seven of Voices can also mean leaving strategically. So if you're in an insecure situation and you're looking for security, or you're having to speak up at work about something that you just don't like, do it in a way that protects you from harm. Do it in a way that protects your finances, especially, because a rebirth is imminent for you. So what can the collective expect? Way too many cards. Three of Cups in the shadow. What can the collective expect for going for what we desire, for using our voice, and for going towards our passion? What can we expect? What will be the outcome if we follow our inspiration and use our voice? Mind you, we did have the King. We had two Queens, Swords and Pentacles, and we had two Muses, Cups and Fire. Fire was in the shadow. What can we expect? Anything else we need to know? Okay, we have the Fool in the shadow. The path will open up for you. Page of Inspiration, Wheel of Fortune. So there is something creative or inspiring or just a desire that you really want, that you want to go for, that is fated for you. And you're wondering, like, when am I going to get this thing? And you feel trapped in that. You feel trapped in that. Eight of Voices, what a fantastic card. You just feel like you know what it is you long for and you want, and the drive is there, but the action is not there. We have the Moon there looming in the shadow with the Temperance card. Sometimes it means like taking a pause, taking a break. Muse of Voices. So now we have the King and Queen of Cups, of Swords rather, with the World and the Star. Wow. The Wheel, the World, the Temperance, the Moon, the Fool, and the Star. So a very fated door is opening for you based on this nagging, gnawing creative project or desire that you have, that you need to figure out, Seven of Voices, how to get. There's a lot of figuring out to be done. So let's leave it there. And I will leave you as always with my love and courage until we meet again. Bye for now.